Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre les salutations, deuxième partie. That means in this video, we are going to learn the greetings, second part. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I am going to teach you the salutations, les salutations. I've divided this series into two parts. In the first part, we had learned some of the greetings. Now in today's video, that means in the second part, I'm going to teach you some of the more greetings. This video is specially for my beginners. So let's say if you're traveling to France or if you're traveling to Canada or any of the Francophone country, this series would really help you. In case you do not know how to speak certain things in French, you just watch these two videos, you will get a fair idea as to how do you greet the person in French. Alright, now in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button. Believe me guys, it really takes a lot of efforts to come up with the new and the updated content each time. So in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and don't forget to share it with all your friends and family whosoever is traveling to France or any of the Francophone countries. So let's just get started. And yes, in case you're not following me over my Instagram page, which is Learn French by Suchita, go and follow me over there as well. Now let's just get started. In the previous video, I had taught you 25 salutations. Now in this video, I'm going to begin with the 26th one, which is désolé. Désolé. How do you say sorry in French? Which is désolé. Désolé, which means sorry. Now here I've written two. One is without E, another is with E. The difference is this is masculine and this is feminine. But the pronunciation of both of them is same. This is désolé, this is désolé. Both means sorry. Now it's dependent upon whose gender basically. It's dependent upon your gender or it's dependent upon the gender of the person whom you're speaking. It's dependent upon your gender. Let's say if I'm female, so I will say désolé. No matter I'm talking to a male or I'm talking to a female, I will always use this one, désolé. There is no difference in speaking, but the difference is in writing, all right? So I'll say désolé. And let's say if a male is saying sorry, then he will say this one, désolé. So désolé, désolé, which means sorry. The next one is, let's say if you don't want to say sorry, you want to say I am sorry. I am sorry. Now for I, we use je. The next one is suis. Je suis, I am. Now what is this? This is actually the verb être. This is the verb être. In case you do not know what exactly is the verb être and how do you conjugate it, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. Now, je suis désolé. Here also I've written two. One is the masculine one, another is the feminine one. There is no difference in the pronunciation. There is a difference in writing, but there is no difference in pronunciation. So if I am saying I am sorry, I am female, so I'll say je suis désolé, which means I am sorry. And let's say if a male is saying that I'm sorry, he will say je suis désolé. Pronunciation is same. Je suis désolé, je suis désolé. I am sorry. The next one is, let's say if you want to say I'm really sorry, or if you want to say I'm truly sorry. For that you say je suis, which is I am, vraiment, vraiment, which means truly or really, désolé. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Je suis vraiment désolé. Je suis vraiment désolé. I'm really sorry. I'm truly sorry. Again, you have two options. This is the masculine one. This is the feminine one. I am female, so I'll say je suis vraiment désolé. If a male will say, he will say je suis vraiment désolé. Pronunciation is same. The difference is in writing.
Okay. Now the next one, let's say if you want to congratulate somebody, you'll say congratulations. So for that, the word is félicitations. Let's just break the word and pronounce it. Fé, L-I is li, C-I is si, T-A is ta, T-I-O-N is sion. Félicitations. Félicitations. In case you do not know how do you break the word and how do you pronounce it, there is a course which is named as French Speaking and Communication course on my website, which is www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com. You can go on my website and you can look at that course. That course explains the phonetics of the French language along with the usage of all the accents. I'm going to mention the link of my website in the description box below. Now, félicitations. Félicitations, which means congratulations. C'est vraiment important que vous répétiez après moi. It's really important that you repeat after me. Félicitations. The next one is bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. Repeat, huh? Bon anniversaire. Now, anniversaire in French doesn't mean anniversary. Anniversaire in French means birthday. So if you want to say somebody happy birthday, you say bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. There's another way of wishing the person as happy birthday, and that's joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Which is again happy birthday. The next one, how do you say somebody excuse me? Excuse me. So for that, the first one is excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, which means excuse me. Now that you can say in two situations. Like if you want to say someone sorry, in that case you can say excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît, which we studied in the first part of the video, which means please, sorry please, or excuse me please. Or in case let's say there is a group of people and you want to call somebody excuse me, then also you can say excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, which is formal. Now this is formal and the next one is informal. There is a very little difference. Here I am writing with Z, here I am writing without this Z, right? But there is a difference in the pronunciation. This is excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. And this is excuse-moi. Excuse-moi. Excusez-moi, formal, and excuse-moi, informal, right? Let's just revise it once again. Désolé, désolé, the masculine one and the feminine one. The next one is je suis désolé. Je suis désolé, which means again I am sorry. Je suis vraiment désolé. Je suis vraiment désolé. I'm really sorry. The next one is félicitations. Félicitations. Félicitations, congratulations. The next one is bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire. Bon anniversaire, happy birthday. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. The next one is excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. And the last one is excuse-moi. Excuse-moi, which we use in the informal situations. Okay, so now the next greeting in front of you is pardon. Pardon. Pardon, which means pardon, or it's also used for sorry. Normally it's used for sorry. Let's say while walking you bumped into somebody and you want to say sorry, or you want to say pardon. So that way you say pardon. Pardon madame. Pardon monsieur. Okay. The next one is enchanté. 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 Now this one is the masculine one. This one is the feminine one. The pronunciation of both of them is same. Okay. There is only the difference in how you write. Okay. Now that means nice to meet you, or it means pleasure meeting you. Let's say when you meet somebody, you want to say pleasure meeting you or nice to meet you, you say enchanté. 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 Now, it depends upon whose gender. Again, it depends upon the gender of you, or it depends upon the gender whom you're speaking to. It depends upon your gender, because you are feeling nice to meet the other person, right? So that's an adjective. You are feeling nice, so it depends upon your gender. So let's say if I am saying to somebody, nice to meet you, I'll always say enchanté because I'm feminine, right? So I'll say enchanté, irrespective of I'm talking to a male or I'm talking to a female, right? And if a male is saying nice to meet you, then irrespective of that person, like the male is talking to a female or he's talking to a male, irrespective of that, he'll use the first one, which is enchanté. Again, I would say that there is no difference in pronunciation. The difference lies in how you write. Okay, so enchanté, enchanté, which is nice to meet you. The next one is bon appétit, bon appétit. Bon appétit, which means enjoy your meal. You say that before having the breakfast or before having your lunch or before having your dinner. So basically before having any meal, you say bon appétit, enjoy your meal, bon appétit. The next one is, how do you say somebody all the best or good luck? For that you say bonne chance, bonne chance, bonne chance, which means good luck or all the best. There's another way of saying all the best, and that's bon courage, bon courage. Bon courage, again the meaning is same, good luck or all the best. Bon courage, it's same thing. Either you say bonne chance or you say bon courage. The next one is d'accord. Let's say if you want to say someone okay, then in that case you can also say in French as okay. Okay, and you can also say it as d'accord. Like if you want to say okay ma'am, we'll say d'accord madame, okay sir, d'accord monsieur. Let's just revise it. The first one is pardon, pardon, pardon. The next one is enchanté, enchanté, nice to meet you. The next one is bon appétit, bon appétit, bon appétit. C'est vraiment important que vous répétiez après moi. It's very important that you repeat after me so that you improve on your pronunciations. Bon appétit, bon appétit. The next one is bonne chance, bonne chance, bonne chance, good luck, all the best. Bon courage, bon courage. And the last one being d'accord, d'accord. You don't have to pronounce this last consonant D, it's still R. D'accord, d'accord, which means okay. The English equivalents of all of them are written on the right hand side with the red marker. Alright, so the next greeting in front of you is, how do you ask somebody his or her name? So in English you say, what is your name? Now in French you say, comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Now this is informal. I told you wherever you will see tu, that's informal, and wherever you will see vous, that's formal, right? Now comment tu t'appelles? What is your name? Now if you really ask me the word by word translation of this actually doesn't mean what is your name. This means how do you call yourself? How you call yourself. This is actually the verb s'appeler. It's the verb s'appeler, it's an ER verb and that's a pronominal verb. In case you want to learn what exactly are the pronominal verbs, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. So for the moment, in any case, if you do not know what exactly are the pronominal verbs, you just learn it, okay? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles, which means how do you call yourself or what is your name? Now, you can also say it as tu t'appelles comment? Tu t'appelles comment? Alright, I've just juggled the sentence. You can say comment tu t'appelles or you can also say tu t'appelles comment. That's one and the same thing. Okay. Now, if you want to say this thing in the formal way, then you will say comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Now, this tu is replaced by vous. Okay. Comment vous appelez-vous? Which is formal. Now the meaning is same, what is your name or how do you call yourself, but then it is formal. You say it to the person with whom you share the formal relationships. And you can also say it as vous vous appelez comment? Vous vous appelez comment? So that's one and the same thing. I've just reordered the sentence. Both of them are correct. Comment vous appelez-vous? Or I can say vous vous appelez comment? On répète. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Tu t'appelles comment? Tu t'appelles comment? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Vous vous appelez comment? All of them mean what is your name or how do you call yourself. The first two being informal and the last two being formal. Now that we have learned how do you ask somebody his or her name in French, comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous, now it's the time to learn how do you reply to that question, as in how do you tell your name. For that you say I call myself or my name is this. How do you say that? So the first one is je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. After that I've left a blank. Here you will add your name. Okay, so in my case, I will say, je m'appelle Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita. I'm using the same verb over here, which I taught you in the previous slide. The verb is s'appeler. S'appeler, which I'm using in comment tu t'appelles or comment vous appelez-vous. It's actually the same verb. Je m'appelle. I call myself. There's another way by which you can tell your name, and that's moi. Moi, that means me. Moi, c'est Suchita. Moi, c'est Suchita. Me, that's Suchita. Another way that you can also say je suis, which is I am. This is actually the verb être. Je suis Suchita. So when somebody asks you your name, you have three ways of replying. You can say je m'appelle Suchita. Moi, c'est Suchita. Je suis Suchita. I am Suchita. Je m'appelle, moi, c'est, et je suis. Now, how do you say somebody, how are you in French? How are you? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? How are you? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Now, in English, if I ask you, how are you? What are the replies that you can give me? You can say, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm super good, I'm so, that means I'm neither good nor bad, or I can say, I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling bad. So for that, there are various replies that you can give. So in French, I've written all of them. Now, comment ça va is strictly informal. You don't say that in formal situations. You don't say that in the formal situations. That's what I want to say. Now here, it's informal. We use that in the informal situations. Now the first one is ça va. What are the replies that you can say? You can say ça va. Now ça va, which means fine. The next one is ça va bien. Ça va bien. That's like more than fine. I'm good. Ça va bien. The next one is ça va très bien. Ça va très bien, which means very good. Now you can also say ça va super bien. Ça va super bien, which means super good. You can also say this one and this one without ça va. You can also say bien. You can also say très bien. You can also say super bien. Okay. The next one is comme ci comme ça. Comme ci comme ça, which means so. That means I'm neither good nor bad. Comme ci comme ça. The next one is pas mal. Pas mal. That means I'm not bad. That means I'm good. Pas mal. The last one is ça va mal. Now ça va mal is exactly opposite of ça va bien. Ça va bien, ça va mal. Ça va bien, ça va mal. They're actually the opposites, bien and mal. Now ça va mal, which means I'm bad. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling bad. Okay? Now let's just repeat. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? The replies are ça va bien, ça va très bien, ça va super bien, comme ci comme ça, repeat after me. Okay? The next one is pas mal, and the last one being ça va mal. Ça va mal. The English equivalents of all of them are written on the right hand side with the red markers. Now there is one more way of asking somebody how are you. For that we have formal and informal, both the situations. The first one is comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Listen to the correct pronunciation. It's comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous, which means how are you? How are you? Now the next one is comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu, which is informal. Now I told you wherever you will see vous, that's formal, and wherever you will see tu, that's informal. Now the meaning of both of them is same. How are you? Now this one and this one, all of them are actually the verb aller. These are the conjugations of the verb aller. Now aller, which means to go. Now if I really translate it into English, comment allez-vous would give you the sense of how are you going or how are you doing, right? In case you do not know what is verb aller and how do you conjugate it, I'm going to mention the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. Now, comment allez-vous, which is formal way of saying how are you. Informal is comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu, which is informal way of saying how are you. Now, how would you reply to this? You will say je vais bien, merci. Je vais bien, merci. Je vais bien, merci, which means I'm good or I'm doing good. Thank you. Je vais bien, merci. On répète. Comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? And the reply of both of them is je vais bien, merci. Je vais bien, Merci. And that's it for this video. In case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and do not forget to share it with all your friends and relatives whosoever is traveling to any of the francophone country. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.